Hello YouTube, Rick Farah here, checking in from Briarville, the repair and restoration shop at Joe Case Pipes. Just wanted to have a quick shout out with this video. There's some things I think that you guys might find useful that I've found on the net that I wanted to pass along to the subscribers of this channel. So if you don't subscribe, you're missing out, baby. What can I say? First off, let's start with what I'm smoking today. You guys have seen this in earlier videos. It's that GBD second, that square shank GBD second. I went and I cleaned it up a little bit yesterday. Actually, I worked a lot on the stummel. The bit still needs to be replaced. It's on order and it won't be in for another day or two. But I got sick of this pipe because it was, and I'll show a picture of it here. Couldn't see the grain. It was all dark. It was nasty. I didn't like the color of it, so I stripped the whole thing down to bare wood, enhanced the grain so you could see the grain, and then buffed it out natural to its shining luster. Anyway, I like the pipe again, and it smokes real good. This always has been an excellent smoking pipe, and one of my favorites. But I just really didn't like the look because you couldn't see the grain the way it was before, and I decided to do some work on one of my own pipes. What a luxury! That doesn't happen very often, to be honest with you. So it's like they say, the shoemaker's work is typically barefooted. A couple of things I wanted to bring. Oh yeah, in it is some Lane 1Q, and as you know, Lane 1Q is the tobacco store version of Captain Black that you buy in bulk, or it's very, very close. And Captain Black being one of my mainstays. And before I get a lot of grief about Captain Black, again, thank you very much, Captain Black, or Lane's Captain Black, is the #1 selling tobacco on the planet, so I'm not the only one, guys. You cause it, black smokers. Rise up, be proud. Our buddy Captain Nemo 49, that's his YouTube channel. I'll put it down here, or actually in the bucket. He is go out and subscribe to his channel. He sent me a message and asked me if that I knew that Captain Black has a new release, or actually, what I should say, Lane has released another version of Captain Black, and it's called Captain Black Dark, and you can order it at pipesandscigars.com. And the reason why I'm pointing them out specifically is they've got a special going on right now. I just checked it before I did this video to see if it was still going, but it's you buy 3 1.5 ounce packets, and they'll throw in 3 1.5 packets free. So Captain Nemo 49, thanks very much for the heads up. I'll let you know what it's like when mine arrives and I taste it. Okay, the other order of business on this video is I was out at Reddit.com, which is an internet forum of just about everything. They've got different channels of anything you can imagine, one of which is a pipe and tobacco forum. And I found out there this a PDF handbook called A Pipeman's Handbook of Really Useful Information. And it's by Charles Mundungus. And I'm hoping I'm not butchering his name too bad. here's the opening page, what it looks like. I printed off a few of these things, and this really does have some useful information in it. Actually, it's a 127-page PDF, which is why I didn't download the whole thing. But I did get the table of contents here, and check out some of this stuff that that this PDF covers, and it really is book size. I was going through it last night after I found it, and it's got an excellent selection, or a section, on pipe tobacco aging, storing, and cellaring. 66 pages worth. So that's a big part of our hobby, and I thought you guys might want to check that out. I'll put I went ahead and downloaded the PDF, so you don't have to. I'll put a link to it in my Dropbox, and you guys can just download it from there. And from right off the video here, it'll be in the bucket. It's also got describes three different styles of packing your pipe, which one I haven't even heard of. It's called air pocket packing. I won't go into it, but it's something I haven't tried yet, but I don't know, it sounded like it'd be fun to give it a shot. And there's also a section in there that you guys need to avoid. That's the pipe refinishing. And actually, it's got some great tips on what you can do at home to your pipes to prolong the pipe into your hands, and basically prolong the time between visits to good old Briarville. And there's some good information on there. One of it is the stem deoxidizing method is what he's calling it here, and it's what it is. It's the soaking in bleach. If you do that, fellas, which is a good way to get rid of the oxidation. But two things when I'm saying that is, if you do that, be prepared to do a lot of sanding if you don't have a lathe and a buffing system. And don't use a bench grinder for buffing, because they go too fast and you'll tear them up. You'll tear up the finish on your pipe, and you'll tear off stamping and everything else on your stems. But one thing it didn't mention in here is the inlays and should be covered in Vaseline, or the bleach will eat them away. So just a little dab. If you're going to do it, put a little dab of Vaseline on any inlay or anything that you don't want to, any paint or anything like that, and stampings that you don't want to remove, because the bleach sure will, and it's going to come out real pitted. I mean, if you were to look under it under a microscope, it's not going to have the shine. It's because under a microscope, it would just show just thousands of hundreds of thousands of valleys and crevices and peaks in the actual vulcanite that have to be sanded down in order for the sunlight or light to reflect. What happens? The light gets into the crevices and just stays there. It doesn't bounce back, and the bouncing back is the mirror-like sheen you see on a highly polished pipe. Just be careful with it. It's fine to do. You're not going to tear it up, but you will have some work involved in getting them to look halfway decent after they come out of the bleach. They'll look pretty much gray when they come out. Anyway, you can see for yourself. Like I said, I'll put a link to my Dropbox. It will be in the bucket directly below the video box in YouTube that you're watching this on. You'll have a lot more other than just say, hey, the 400 subscriber contest is still going on. As you know, just do a quick video response to the 400 subscriber video that's out there showing your nastiest pipe. That will be judged by the guys over at Big Star Cigar, Joe and myself, who's got the nastiest pipe, will win a complete restoration absolutely free. We'll cover the shipping with a gift certificate for for any future work. It's just fun. Go ahead and it doesn't have to be 30 seconds long. Just get it out there. Get a pipe that you'd like to get cleaned up and show it to us, and we'll judge it. And if you're the winner, we'll get it cleaned up and send it back to you. Okay. I can't think of anything else. Can you? Well, if not, email me with your questions, rick@joecasepipes.com. It'll come in right about now. And I guess that's it. Thanks so much for subscribing to the channel. Really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch these things. I hope you'll enjoy that information. I just thought it was great going through it last night, and definitely some ways to make our hobby more enjoyable. So you guys have a great day. This is Rick from Briarville, the repair and restoration shop at Joe Case Pipe, saying peace out.